Hi, I'm Matthieu from the Intel RealSense team, and we're out at ISC West 2025. We've got a great booth here, presence for RealSense, and all of our partners gathered around, and I've got Davin from Rutronik with me today. Hey, Davin.
Hey, Chris, thank you. Yeah, my name is Davin Moorman. I'm a field application engineer with Rutronik. Rutronik is an international distributor of electronic and electromechanical components. We've been around for over 50 years with our headquarters in Germany, and we focus on automotive and industrial applications, but we do have customers in almost any market.
I've been watching people just swarm your area in the booth here with all of this cool RealSense circuitry. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been demoing or showcasing here?
Sure. So Rutronik focuses a lot on hardware development and electrical engineers. Our goal is to make the design process easier for our customers. So we have internal development of development boards that we offer from our engineering team, and they focus on maximizing the usage of components from our suppliers. So those components could be capacitors, connectors, sensors, antennas, memory, microcontrollers, and so on. So our boards are Arduino compatible, so that makes for easy modularity and integration. And so what we are showing today are two design concepts. So they're not for specific applications or devices, but they're design concepts around the Intel RealSense F450 camera sensor module. It's to make it for ease of testing, but also so that engineers could maybe spark some ideas on how they would use it in their application.
I love the Arduino style design, like all the ecosystem of Arduino is at your fingertips with these circuits, right?
It is, yes.
That's pretty cool. And then I couldn't help but geek out that these are the little embedded modules. A lot of times when people see the new RealSenseID camera, I mean, it's still small. It's a tiny little enclosed case, but when you look at the actual module, the circuitry behind it, it is amazing how tiny that is.
It is. I was surprised when I saw it myself. So we have two different setups here. The first is a Bluetooth low energy solution. It uses our RDK3 wireless board, which has a BLE microcontroller from Infineon. It also matches with a Rutronik app that allows control of authentication and enrollment of facial profiles. So it's a quick, easy way just to test the module itself. The other one is a system that we developed from different solutions from various suppliers that adds 5G technology and presence detection. So the presence detection is with a 60 gigahertz radar sensor from Nishimbo and Infineon. And this senses if someone is within 1 meter of the system, then that automatically triggers the authentication process to happen in the camera module. So some advantages of this are you don't have to have any kind of manual interface, but also radar sensors have advantages of that they can detect if an object is moving or stationary, and they can detect multiple objects at one time. And the system is controlled by a GUI on a laptop, but instead of simply connecting it with a USB cable, we added a feature of DECT NR Plus from Nordic Semiconductor. And DECT NR Plus is a relatively new protocol. It's the world's first non-cellular 5G standard. So it operates on the 1.9 gigahertz frequency band, and it has several advantages over other wireless standards. So it's a low cost of ownership, so private companies can make their own private network. It's scalable and reliable. It can scale up from 100 to over 1 million nodes per square kilometer.
Wow.
Yeah, it has a license-free, license-exempt frequency, so that makes deployment a lot simpler. And then it is a self-operating and self-organizing, self-healing system. So that means that nodes within the network can dynamically reorient themselves to optimize the network. So this helps eliminate single points of failure. So some applications for DECT NR Plus could be connected campuses, smart buildings, or automated factories.
That sounds awesome. Why RealSense? Why did you choose our RealSenseID device?
Well, yeah, so RealSense, Rutronik has a lot of partners, but RealSense is our only camera supplier. So the features we wanted to focus on the advanced depth sensor technology. It has an open SDK in multiple languages. So also Rutronik is making a strong push into AI and embedded. So the neural network, the computer vision training, those match that very well. And then it just fits well with our overall focus on the industrial market, so automation, robotics, and human-machine interface.
That's awesome. Well, I tell you, these have been getting a lot of attention at the show, and I love the radar idea because, like the cameras do make it easy. It's either a REST API to trigger the authentication, or you could do like C++ or Python. But you need something to trigger that authentication, like snap. And that radar just seems like an elegant, simple solution.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it goes well with the overall concept. And again, it's more to just spark some ideas of how can developers use that in their final design, and we can help support that.
And small, like, I mean, if you think of like the components, like you could imagine like a go-to-market, kiosk or something very slim.
For sure.
With this technology. Well, what's next? I mean, this is exciting, but what else are you doing?
Well, we do have another dev board coming out just later this month. It's called RAB7, and RAB7 is an upgrade of our previous sensor fusion board, and it incorporates 7 different environmental sensors on one platform for easy testing. And those sensors include pressure, temperature, humidity, air quality, gas, inertia, and a magnetometer.
Wow. I see people using the robotic dogs, and we've got Whiskey walking around here, but I can imagine strapping that to like some robot AMRs or some robotic dogs or something like that that's just walking around gathering sensors. Exactly,
yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, just kind of a combined sensor module that would get all that you need, and just you can process that data as you need it.
That's awesome. Well, Davin, thank you so much for joining me on this talk. Thank you for joining us in the booth, and we're super excited with what you're building and everything that's coming next, so thank you.
Thanks, Chris, appreciate it.
Awesome.